This is part 2 of the closing tour here at Camporee 2023. We're at the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium. Earlier, my phone overheated. So a message that came up that your phone temperature is too high and therefore the camera turned off. You know, I'm using, I think this is a Samsung Galaxy Note 20. So if somebody wants to get me an Ultra 23 that I hear handles heat better, that would be greatly appreciated. Now you notice that the coaster buses are rolling in and rolling out. You will notice that our campers are packing to leave. They're waving goodbye. They can't wait to get home, back to their comfortable bed and food at home and some chicken. That is right, that is right. So I continue the vlog. We were leaving the West Jamaica conference when the phone overheated, and so just gonna show you an update on the outskirts of that same conference. Right now most of the tents have been striked. We see our campers' luggage are all packed, ready to go. We see our youth leader here still sitting, waiting on the campers, ensuring that they do what is right in ensuring that all items are packed and ready. So the West delegation, most tents are down and the campers are rearing to go. We continue and we take a look now by the northeast area to see what is happening over here as well. And it's the same, you'll see the same image, the same imagery. Campers getting their last supper, not communion, but their breakfast. We see the buses rolling in, rolling in. You would note that the bus of choice are coasters or privately owned coaches, and you ask, why not the JUTC buses? Won't it be more economical to use those buses that are designed to carry more persons? And while that might be so, think about it. If JUTC had taken all its buses off the routes, off their routes to take 6,000 Jamaicans around, what would happen to the transport industry? Yeah? And so I was informed that JUTC after reviewing the potential impact of removing that large fleet of buses to transport the campers, they started to decline the offer being made by the conferences. And so we had to resort to privately owned coasters and fleet companies like JUTC and otherwise. So we're on the grounds of the North Jamaica delegation, and we're leaving now to take a glimpse of what is happening over the international section. You will see that even on the closing day we still have a strong security presence. Our officers are still patrolling, ensuring that there's no mishaps. They're also helping with traffic control. As you can imagine, the roads are blocked with the large buses coming in. We also have the trucks coming in to remove certain assets and items like the porta-johns, the bags, tents. Yeah. So police have a strong presence here. Over here we have
beauty family. Thanks, Leon, for those vlogs. Trust me. You maybe come down here.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Good to know that we have fans. So here's an example of what is taking place. We have the trucks coming in to remove the porta-john. Now this truck has 10 porta-johns on it. There are over 200 of them here. Therefore, a truck like that would need to make 20 trips. Not even sure which parish the truck. Here's another one leaving now with another 10 loaded. And so, quite a number of activity taking place here on the grounds of the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium as we strike, pull down, pack up, and get ready to safely depart to our homes, our country. We're now heading over the international section where we see the tents from the El Salvador group look almost abandoned. It's like one of those apocalyptic movies where there's no one around. I suspect they have gone on a tour. Quite a few of these international campers have chosen today to be their day of excursion. I know a unit from St. Vincent in particular went to Duns River Falls. Not sure if they left already. Hopefully I can get a word with them if they're still here. So just going on the outskirts of the international campers site to see what is happening. A number of tents are still up, and as you can imagine, they would have booked their flights for different times. Some person came in a few days earlier. Others, I suspect, would be leaving a few days later as well. So they would need somewhere to stay, and arrangements would have been made for them to seek accommodations. Let me just leave it there. We look over the Haiti section, and we see that their palace is being vacated. Their members, the occupants are leaving. The tents are down. We continue along. I'm trying to find Canada. Seem like them gone. I don't remember where they were. Not even a sign. Completely gone. So obviously, the entire Jamaica delegation will be leaving today. At least the campers, completely. As for the international, this is dependent on the arrangement they would have made. Some would have made plans to be here a little longer due to the fact that they would have spent so much money to get here, this beautiful country. For persons who remember, this entire area was filled with tents everywhere, and it's all gone. And you see how clean the area is. This is what the entire campsite will ultimately look like, as every site clean up their area as they pack. Now here's another site. This is that the Dutch Caribbean, in particular Curacao, and you see the campers are cleaning up, packing up, but the tents are still up, and so they may be one of the set who will remain. Here's another one here. They have packed up most of their tents. We continue along another stretch. Here's another plot of land. I feel like a realtor now selling land. You realize this entire area is completely clean, cleared, ready to be occupied. Over here we see the kitchen staff washing up. And so the depending on the travel arrangements made by these folks who are coming in from overseas, they would either be heading to the airport now, already at the airport, or they are making plans for additional accommodation as their flight may be further down this week. Here's another area completely cleared, except for might be a few bottles here and there, but area cleared and 99% clean. We look over this side again and we see the opposite, where these campers look like they're chilling. It's like Sunday morning. Is it? Oh, it is Sunday morning. So they're, yes, oh my gosh, lost track of time. So yes, so they're living the life, a chilled Sunday morning lifestyle. Come over this side, we see the same. No, well, limited signs of packing, limited signs of getting ready, except for a collection of garbage here, which shows that some effort was made to clean and clear the area. Hello ladies.
Hi.
Good morning. We continue along the outstretch here and we see these tents also not strike, very limited sign of movements, which suggests that these folks may not be leaving today. We come here, this area was a tight community with tents everywhere, yet now I'm able to walk freely through as the area has been cleared. We see campers, young and senior, working together to ensure that they pack up. Tell me, sir, what has been the experience here at camp?
Well, the experience has been a great one. Our young people from the North Bahamas Conference, Atlantic Caribbean Union, we flew here expecting great things and we weren't disappointed.
Awesome.
From the nightly programs to being able to engage with other young people from around the division, the world, we were able to really expose our children who some have traveled for the first time, some coming to Jamaica for the first time, and even the fact that we were able to enjoy the different foods and the rest of it.
Yes.
It was awesome.
Awesome.
So we'll never forget this experience.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good to know that we have persons coming for the first time to Jamaica, traveling for the first time,
Yes, me too.
and the first time in Jamaica. Tell us what
Jamaica.
has been your experience?
Man, it has been wonderful. Jamaica is a really big country. I wish I had the time to really explore, but we're going on a tour right now.
Awesome.
I opted to, the group is going to the cave, but I opted to do a tour of the most spots in, I don't know if it's Montego Bay.
Okay.
So we're going to do that instead. Last night we went to this place where we saw on the sea where you see the ocean kind of light up.
Yes,
That was
yes,
really
illuminated, right?
Illuminates, right? That was an amazing experience. So one day I would like to come back to Jamaica, you know. Hoping that we can have a camporee out here again, probably in a different location, and it will be much better. This is just a testing ground, so
Awesome.
I know it's going to be extremely well.
Oh, good to
Next
know.
time.
Good to
Yes,
know.
nice meeting you, and keep shining for Jesus.
Thank you. Thank
Hello.
you. There you have it, viewers. You are reminded to keep shining for Jesus. It's good to hear the experience. All right. So tell the viewers what was it like?
Yeah, man, it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience. Trust me. If you were not here, you would have missed something for a lifetime. But I tell you, this few days being at the camp here, it's been a wonderful experience. Meeting, greeting, different persons from different nationalities, worshiping, different worship experience. But all in all, everybody was in one unity, and it was a wonderful experience.
Awesome.
Looking forward for the next big one. Wherever it is,
Yes.
I want to be there.
Amen.
Peace out.
Even if it's in heaven.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Take care.
That's right.
All right. So we now are leaving the international campsite, and I want to give you a view from up here for you to see what is happening as the different buses are rolling in. Some have already rolled out, so we see our coasters, our coaches, our trucks, and our campers waiting to load, to board, and to depart. Going to try to make my way now over to the Northeast delegation to show you what is happening over that side. The Northeast, one thing I must say is that they are very organized. They are normally the first set of campers to be in the worship area, the main auditorium. They come with their drums, their entire team, and they're ready to roll. And as you can see, Northeast they are loading and they are boarding. And so I suspect within the next hour or so, these campers will be on their way home back to whether it's Portland, St. Mary, or wherever they are from. You know, they'll be on their way. We are looking now at the youth director for the Northeast Jamaica Conference, Pastor Raymond Douglas. Pastor Douglas,
what's up?
Share with us what is happening over here and where are you as it relates to loading, boarding, and heading home.
Well, right now we have pretty much deconstructed our campsite. We're now loading up our transportation. You can see the trucks are there loading the luggages. The buses are rolling in, and we're now gathering the campers to their various buses that will take them to the various areas of the Northeast Jamaica Conference. So that's where we are.
Okay. In addition to your role here, we understand that you play an integral role in the skits, the drama presentation that we had in the night. Could you share with us what your role was and what your experience was working with the team?
Well, I'm the producer for the drama presentation that was done at the IID International Camporee. It was a pleasure working with the cast and the members to really produce from scratch, I might say. So all those music, all the songs, the script were all locally written. They were all written from scratch. The only one that was not locally written was the theme song that we revised it a little bit and made it our own in terms of Jamaican. But all the others were locally written by the cast members. And I think it was a good program.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Pastor Douglas.
You're welcome.
So we are here at the Northeast Conference, and we are seeing
Unhappy people going home.
don't
want to go home.
we're seeing campers making themselves ready. Let me get out of the way for the bus. As we said, the buses are rolling in. We are by the Northeast delegation, and Pastor Raymond Douglas just mentioned something very important that I want to speak about, and that is the drama piece. I want you to recognize, folks, that it had 9 original songs, all the songs, and you will see that post later as we do part 3.